Liverpool's first transfer will undergo health checks. A full contract agreement has been reached between Alexis Mac Allister and Liverpool. Alexis Mac Allister is gearing up to join Liverpool from Brighton. Fabrizio Romano reported that a full agreement has been reached between the player and the club, and a 5-year contract will be formalized before medical tests in the next 24 to 48 hours. And Liverpool will tie him to their colour to stay at Anfield until June 2028. The transfer will cost between £60 and £45 million, much less than £50 million. Fabrizio Romano shared some information on the reasons why Alexis Mac Allister agreed to join Liverpool. In recent weeks, there have been reports that the Argentine midfielder will seek Champions League football if he leaves Brighton. But it appears to have been won over by the Reds' long-term potential rather than their current status as a Europa League club. Romano said, "It was a deal that Alexis Mac Allister really wanted, because he trusted the long-term project at Liverpool. There have been many reports that he doesn't want to join a club without the Champions League next season, but he's looking at the long term, and so Mac Allister will be the first signing in midfield," he said. Although Brighton are only 1 place and 5 points behind Liverpool in the recently ended Premier League campaign and will join the Reds in next season's Europa League, this transfer demonstrates the influence the Merseysiders still have under Jürgen Klopp. Mac Allister has won the top trophy in international football and could claim some of the most famous at club level at Anfield in the next 5 years. Mac Allister has had an impressive performance at Brighton this season. He scored 12 goals in 40 games and made 3 assists. He has proven that he can take on the scoring contribution that Liverpool have not been able to get from midfield this season. In addition, he can take on the role of a box-to-box midfielder with his dynamism. Liverpool scouts are after a special player. Having accomplished and won many things, Jürgen Klopp has a special reputation in world football. That's the kind of reputation very few managers have. Therefore, despite their difficult season at Anfield, the Reds can still attract some of the most talented players in the world. This is especially important as Liverpool are embarking on a restructuring project this summer that will bring many new faces to the club. A key area for the Reds will be midfield. Liverpool need to bolster the club's options with ample ammunition in a region where Klopp suffered a lot of losses last year. One of the players Liverpool scouts have been following lately is Dominic Szoboszlai, who according to his current form is one of the most exciting young midfielders in Europe this season. He wrapped up his excellent campaign this weekend with another goal at DFB Pokal, scoring in the final to lift the 9th trophy of his professional career. Overall, he finished the season with a contribution of 23 goals in 46 games. While he is satisfied in Leipzig, he is open to new adventures this summer if the right offer is received for both him and his club. Already the captain of his national team, the 22-year-old has returned to his home in Hungary and has addressed some speculation about his future. Asked if there would be any manager in the world who would be willing to sacrifice Champions League football. When asked in the previous question to comment on Klopp's promises that he was one of the best coaches in the world, Szoboszlai quickly caught on to whom the interview might have been referring to. "I feel what this question is about," Szoboszlai said. "Since we've just mentioned Klopp and next year Liverpool will only be in the Europa League. But believe me, I don't know anything about Liverpool scouts at our Leipzig games, and if they were there, I have no idea who was watching. Working under Klopp as it was under Guardiola or Jose Mourinho would definitely be a special experience. I don't know what they can take out of me. I believe I can reach this level and it would be great to work with any of them one day," he said. Szoboszlai previously described Klopp as one of the best coaches in the world in an interview he gave in 2020. "I really like Klopp," said Szoboszlai. "The way he inspires his players is incredible. For me he is one of the best managers in the world," he said. After the Hungarian player's newly produced season, there are many clubs interested in his services and he is definitely one to watch. In terms of his playing style, from his creativity to his defensive work rate, he ticks a lot of boxes for Liverpool. Frankly, he wouldn't mind playing under Klopp either. For now, it's definitely one to consider. It's unclear whether Liverpool will make a move on him this summer, but it's a fact that he's definitely on the scout team's list. Dominic Szoboszlai could wow the fans at Anfield in the hands of Klopp. Liverpool's young star has received an offer. Fabio Carvalho, who transferred to Liverpool after becoming one of the architects of Fulham's championship, failed to meet expectations this season. The young talent did not have enough time, and Klopp had signalled that he could leave. In the past days, we announced that an offer has come to the Portuguese player. Despite the initial offer being rejected by Liverpool, Leipzig is preparing a new offer. Carvalho's future has become one of the dominant stories of the summer at Anfield so far, and the offensive midfielder has received wide attention. It currently includes a permanent offer from Leipzig, which finished third in the Bundesliga, thus qualifying for the Champions League and winning Saturday's DFB Pokal final. While it was reported that Leipzig's first offer was rejected, it was informed that the player was not for sale. However, this did not stop the speculation, as it was reported that the German club was preparing to return with a new offer. Reportedly, their initial bid is allegedly over £10 million. Considering the £7.7 million package agreed with Fulham at the start of the season, only a small profit could have been made. Liverpool will prefer a one-season loan deal between Brentford, Burnley and West Ham interested parties, but that is said to be little appealing to Carvalho. Instead, the 20-year-old allegedly wanted to move in, and a buyback clause could be negotiated in any sale. This will allow Liverpool to re-sign Carvalho for a fee should he develop at another club, as they expect. The possibility of impersonating the likes of Jude Bellingham and Jadon Sancho in getting into the Bundesliga is seen as a more attractive option for the player at this stage. Leipzig is known as a big selling club. It seems likely that Carvalho will eventually leave Liverpool. It might be a wise decision to join Leipzig, especially for self-development. Adrian agreed to the terms of the new contract. Liverpool goalkeeper Adrian has agreed to terms of a new contract at Anfield, according to reports. The Spanish player first came to Merseyside from Premier League rivals West Ham United in 2019. However, there has been a lot of speculation that he might be leaving as a free agent, as his contract is due to expire at the end of the month and he hasn't signed an extension yet. The Reds shooting centre made 0 appearances in the EFL Cup and Champions League last season. His only exit was in the Community Shield, and he even dropped to third in Jürgen Klopp's pecking order behind Kevin Kelleher. It looks like the Irish may be on the move to find regular playtime elsewhere, which has resulted in a change of heart for FSG's veteran's future. During a recent interview with James Pearce of The Athletic, the 36-year-old admitted that he is really close to completing a new contract extension. But if the new update is to be believed, it looks like it could be something complete now. According to Football Insider, Liverpool and Adrian have accepted the terms of a new contract to keep him at the club beyond the summer window. The Anfield goalkeeper finished extra time after a breakthrough in talks with the hierarchy, and Klopp personally green-lighted Alisson Becker to continue as more backups. Liverpool realised that Adrian is not getting younger, but with experience at this level under Klopp and having played 139 Premier League appearances during his previous time at West Ham, they still offer a good alternative to Alisson. Praised as outstanding by Sam Allardyce, the £60,000 weekly goalkeeper has kept 7 clean sheets in 26 rounds since joining. Having won 6 trophies during his spell at the club, Adrian knows what it takes to be successful. And since Klopp is ready to trust him once again, Adrian fully deserves to keep his place in the books, despite the short-term deal being offered to him.